Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. See my homeboy slowly walking down there in the back. Good evening. Someone's fighting. Yeah, back again. I think I've had it feels like I've had a couple of days off. It's only actually been the one day off. I've got my trusty megaphone with me. This is the essence of protesting, really, isn't it? As we've been taught by British society. Nothing offensive, nothing below the belt. Is anyone there? Oh God, yeah, someone's there, homeboy. But I've got my hands full at the minute, as you can see, with signs and placards and whatnot. So making our way down. Just to remind you guys of what's happened. So much has happened. Honestly, really. Yeah, someone's there. Someone's coming. My hands are full. Just to remind you guys. Just in the last 2 weeks, love letter to them, yeah. Just to remind you guys, in the last 2 weeks, what these guys have gone and done, yeah. You had the COVID-19 joke or jibe that they made, who's that, Habib? You had the COVID-19 jibe. Sorry. You had the COVID-19 jibe. Sound like how you. That the committee made, and people have lost. It's not a joking matter, especially when someone, they purport to be testing and taking temperatures for allowing people into the masjid, and yet they can make loose, flimsy, quite discriminatory remarks towards people who have passed away from COVID-19. We had a lot of people from the Somali community, a lot of people from the Asian community who passed away, who died. And then a committee member. You had Hifzur Rahman's arrest, perpetrated by their lies to the police, saying that our brother had breached his bail conditions. When they knew that, they had legal advice and indications that there was no breach of his bail conditions. Got him arrested. You had the recent arrest of the vulnerable brother. You had the recent arrest of the vulnerable brother that these guys did. Look at that. I mean, we got here late tonight, but can you see anyone walking in? Honestly, really. What a bunch of disgusting individuals, for real. So you had this guy here called Shabir, who made fun of people with COVID-19, basically COVID-19, just there in the white thobe. I put up a few videos ago that he made fun of, individuals. Again, we've had lots of people who have passed away from COVID-19, and that's what they choose to do, make fun of people who died from COVID-19, making loose statements. That's all they're good for, making loose statements. They feel they have the keys of the masjid, and they feel that they are in total control. Absolute control, honestly, really. Look at this joke of a registration. Honestly, really. You have 166 names on that board, and trust me, that doesn't transpire today. 166 people are not turning up. You can rest assured, 166, we would be in trouble. If 166 turned up, we would run. I'm telling you, I would really run for my life. If they haven't even got more than 5 to 10 supporters here. No more than 5 to 10 supporters here, honestly, really. Look at this joke. Give us your address, give us your mum's address, give us your dad's address, give us your email account, give us your blood type. Have you ever suffered from HIV? Look at this joke. Brother, you should be praying with us outside. Think about the Muslims here. Really? This is the only masjid. This is the only masjid in the UK where the brothers are praying outside. Only masjid in the UK. Huh?
Every masjid you have to register.
This is the only masjid where your brothers are going to pray outside. Brother, listen. Listen.
London, everywhere.
Yeah. Only masjid where this is happening outside. Look at what they do.
Brother, go to Regent's Park, go to Whitechapel.
Yeah, I know.
Everywhere
we are not disputing the registration. Don't listen to me then, that's fine, don't listen. Absolutely fine. Don't listen. Arif, you're being filmed, aggravating the situation, Arif. You're being filmed, aggravating the situation. You were warned about that sort of behavior before by the police, Arif. So this is what they do, they goad people on, because we're outside our own masjid, protesting peacefully, they laugh and they heckle. This is how they behave. This is how they behave.
Tell me something in the law.
Okay,
Do you not have any arrangement whatsoever? Why do you have to follow one
I don't know
munafiq?
because
One guy who is determined to mess up all the Muslims, to mess up the chances for us to go into the masjid. Why do you have to follow him? Why? Tell me why. Why do you have to take this COVID-19 track and trace as an excuse
new
to stop
cameraman.
people from going into the house of Allah? Do you own this house of Allah? Your barrister has told you that you own this property. This is house of Allah. Nobody owns it. You of all people should know that. You of all people should know that. Nobody owns this house of Allah. We built it with our own hands. Alhamdulillah, you guys are nothing but waste of time. Your time is coming to an end very, very soon. You will see. You think that you're taking us to court next week and you think that'll be it. You think you'll be able to get the 16 people banned or get the injunction. I'm
sorry, sister.
Well, I'm sorry. You're not going to get that. You will not get that.
10 seconds more. 10 seconds more. Arif, Shabir made fun of people who passed away from COVID-19. What do you have to say as the chairman of the masjid? As the chairman of the masjid, COVID-19 has been a serious issue in Brent. Many Somali brothers passed away, many Asian brothers passed away. How are you going to discipline Shabir? How are you going to discipline Shabir? Tell us how you're going to discipline Shabir. COVID-19 was a serious issue. He made a joke the other day to Mustafa that I don't want to catch corona from you. How dare he? How dare he? How dare he? You need to discipline Article 5. Use Article 5 of the Constitution. Use Article 5 of the Constitution. You get that?
حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح.
Good one. Good man. Good man.
حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
Exact same chairman of this masjid makes fun of people who have passed away from COVID-19. Makes fun of people. I want to see if he's going to laugh. I'm going to ask him to laugh and make fun of them when he comes outside. Many Somali brothers lost their lives. Many Somali brothers lost their lives because of the way things worked out in Brent. Unfortunately, we've experienced the highest rates of death. Within the wards of Alperton and Church Road in the entire UK, in the entire country. Obviously COVID, is in its decline now, but you have to realize that the chairman of this masjid and his cronies, his volunteers or education secretaries or whatever they are, you have to realize they made fun of the COVID situation the other day. They made fun of the COVID situation. Again, many people have died in Brent, and it's something that's very, very unprofessional. It's not befitting of a committee member of the masjid to make those sort of remarks. I would now like to know if they're going to invoke Article 5 of the Constitution to have this individual discipline because of the remarks that he made the other night to Brother Mustafa. Are you going to invoke Article number 5 as a result of the remarks? If he was working for any local authority, any local governmental civil service, an individual such as that would have been removed from his post. You make jokes about people who passed away from COVID-19, Shabir. That's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. That you don't want to catch COVID off us. How can you get away with remarks such as that? How can you conceivably get away with remarks such as that? Really and truly. I'd like to know from the chairman if he's going to also laugh at the remarks of the last few days, or will he invoke Article number 5 of the Constitution and have you disciplined? I've just asked the chairman of the masjid to elucidate as to why he finds it funny people passed away from COVID-19. Why he found it funny that why one of his employees or members of the outgoing management team found it funny to make fun of the COVID-19 situation in Brent. To make fun of the COVID, and he leaves one guy there at the door. Bella, do you want to comment on the COVID-19 situation and how the management trustee Shabir made fun of the COVID-19 situation the other night? Bella, I know you can hear me. You can come on camera and explain why Shabir made fun of the COVID-19 situation the other day. No, they won't come over. They won't come over. So COVID-19 for this masjid, if you're filling in, if you're using their hand gel, if you're following their instructions, is an absolute joke. They don't really believe it themselves. They don't believe COVID-19 can be spread, and they like to mock people. The amount of people that died. The amount of people that died, this is the joke that they turned it into. For someone who holds a position such as that, in a voluntary position such as that, he needs to be disciplined, and Article 5 needs to be invoked. Article 5 needs to be invoked. You remarked to Brother Mustafa that you don't want to catch COVID in a joking manner. Do you think COVID is a joke? Why do you put processes and procedures in place to check for COVID? Why do you put processes and procedures in place, Shabir? The gentleman with the white thobe. Why do you put processes in place? This individual here made fun of COVID the other night. He made fun of COVID. How many people have died of COVID, Shabir? Do you have the statistics, Shabir?
Let's go.
George!
Out!
George!
Out! Out! George!
Ask a question. Why do you ask a question? Shabir, ask a question about COVID-19.
George!
You find it funny, Shabir, that people die from COVID-19, Shabir?
I've still got the camera on you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So these brothers are from Sheffield. Mashallah, these brothers are from Sheffield. They're wondering why the masjid was locked, why our sweet Wembley Masjid was locked. Hashtag save WCM, just go there, the full histories there. The poor brothers have had to pray outside. They have no idea why the masjid is locked. The masjid is just over there, that's around the corner, literally. Just around the corner, and they have no idea why the masjid is locked. They won't have to be subjected. It's very, very embarrassing that the masjid could not be open for this matter. But just to show you, this affects people from outside of London as well. It affects people outside of London, and this is what our masjid has been resorted to. Okay, I may never ever see these brothers again in my life, but in Islam, they're my brothers. Okay, we stand side by side. Okay, they came here to do some sightseeing, possibly in London, and this is the experience of a masjid. This is the experience that they got of a masjid. This is it. Okay? Okay, assalamu alaikum, yeah? Assalamu alaikum. This is what it is. When you turn up alone to this masjid and brothers don't want to support you, this is the joke that they have on your expense. But it doesn't matter. Even if one person shows up, they didn't open the gate. This is the most important thing that they never opened, which is the gate. So it's important for Maghreb, which is the most attended Salah of all. Even if one brother turns up on his own, that's the most important thing. Hopefully a few other brothers will come along. Hopefully sometime soon. Damn, it's cold. You're not making any jokes about COVID tonight. What's the problem? Shabir, no COVID-19 jokes. No coronavirus jokes tonight, hey Shabir? What's up, man? You like making fun of COVID, you like making fun of communities who die from COVID. What's the problem, Shabir? I don't need better, I go. Hey Shabir, you like making fun of people who died from COVID. Shabir, you made a very good joke the other night. It's very funny. You're the only one who found the joke funny the other night, Shabir. What's the problem? Hey Anayat, what do you think? One of these committee members makes fun of COVID. You like that? Do you think it's funny, Anayat? You know what? Here comes Sanjania. One of your committee members made fun of people who died from COVID the other night. Sanjania, you know how to take the temperature, Sanjania? Hey Shabir, are you too ashamed to look at me in the face? Because the COVID comment was correct, wasn't it, Shabir? What about your older brother? You like people who died from COVID? Did you have fun when people died from COVID? Huh? Oh dear, look, he's standing right behind. He's got to stand behind his bodyguard. Oh dear. He's got to stand behind his bodyguard. Really pathetic behavior. Shabir, it's actually you I want to speak to, my friend. Assalamu alaikum. Shabir, is you I want to speak to. Was it? You like making fun of people who died from COVID, Shabir? Huh? Look at this bodyguard. Look at this, mashallah, mujahid bodyguard they got here. Look at this. Oh, Don't put the phone any closer, it might end up in my mouth, my friend. Shabir, are you happy people died from COVID-19? Why don't you smile now? Why are you wearing the mask outside for? There's no COVID outdoors. Or didn't they tell you that? Are you happy that people died from COVID? You made a comment the other night stating that people died from COVID. You know you're quite silly recording this video because it's all factual. He made fun of people who died from COVID the other night. I don't want to catch coronavirus of you. Coronavirus is some sort of joke to you, Shabir. So coronavirus is some sort of joke, yeah? How many Somali died during the month of March and the month of April this year from COVID-19? How many Somali people died? Do you know? Did you engage with the Somali community or did you ban the Somali community? Hey Shabir, did you engage with the Somali community, Bashir, or did you make fun of the Somali community? How many Muslims died from COVID-19? How many, Shabir, how many Muslims died from COVID-19? How many Muslims died from COVID-19 in Brent? How many Muslims in Auckland died from COVID-19? How many people died from COVID-19 on Church Road?
Don't give him any importance.
Do you think the councillors of Brent Council will be happy to hear your comments about COVID-19, Shabir? Shabir, you should answer these. This is a valid question. You are a person in power. You are a person in power, Shabir. You should answer these questions. They're valid questions. What's your position here? Are you Education Secretary? What's his position? What's his position? Sorry. What's Shabir's position? What's Shabir's position in the masjid? Shabir, what's your position in the masjid? Legally, we are entitled to ask you your position in the masjid. What's your position in the masjid? Do you, He's a committee member. If you are a member of this committee, do you think it's funny to make jokes about COVID-19? Do you think it's funny to make jokes about COVID-19, Shabir? Shabir, we're talking to you. You're a man. You can answer for yourself, can't you? You make jokes about COVID-19, about people who died from COVID-19. You think that's appropriate as a... What's that? Come closer, we can't hear you, come closer.
I'm not answering to woman.
Sorry?
I'm not answering to woman.
You're not answering to a woman? MashaAllah, doesn't matter. I should answer to a Zindiq. You know what a Zindiq is? You're committing heresy by keeping Muslims out of the masjid. You are committing heresy by keeping Muslims out of the masjid. COVID-19 was good for people, Shabir? What's your answer, Shabir? You have to give your answer to this. What about you? Do you believe that Shabir's comment was valid about COVID-19? Do you believe Shabir's comment was valid regarding COVID-19?
It's lies.
Sorry?
When you say everything is lies.
It's a lie. I've got it on video. I've got video footage of him making the comment. I've got video footage of Shabir making the comment. What's the human body temperature, Sanjani? You know that?
Max is 37.5 for your information.
What is it?
Maximum to enter the building.
Yeah.
Says public 37.5.
You got that from my YouTube video?
No,
you watched my YouTube video? Really?
I work in a place that...
Okay, all right, very good. Go about your business. I'm not even speaking to you, my friend. I don't want to engage with you. I don't want to engage with you. Oops, here comes the bodyguard. No. You swear at people. Don't get aggressive. You're on camera, you look silly. Shabir, what about COVID-19? Shabir, what about COVID-19? I don't want to shout. Go away. Just go away. I don't want to shout at you. I don't want to shout because I'm talking to you. I am... Naveed Aziz, come outside. Naveed. So this is what you have here. Even if, let me just film myself. The reason why we use a megaphone is because my voice is gone. Are you happy that Muslims are outside praying? Are you happy to see Muslims outside praying? The reason why, brother, if you're my brother, stand with me. The reason, which is empty, a masjid which is empty, my friend. The masjid is empty. If you want to speak, look, I don't want to use the megaphone. Come and stand here and speak. Sorry, what's that? Huh? Yeah? Who? Oh yeah, you're the one on YouTube. Are you the one on YouTube? Did you make the YouTube comments? Are you the YouTube commenter? You made the YouTube comments on YouTube? Yeah? Yeah? So you get happy when people have car accidents, you put comments on YouTube. Are you the one who made the comments, my brother? Are you the one who made the comments? If you're the one who made the comments, I shall report you to the police. I'll get your details and shall report you to the police if you made those comments. I shall report you. Go inside, brother. Go inside, brother. Go inside, brother. Go inside. Yeah, so do we. So do we. So do we. So do we. But if you commit a crime on this earth, we report you to the police. If you commit a crime on this earth, we report you to the police. Okay? Understand that as well. Subhanallah. So Shabir, you're not going to answer about COVID-19 jokes. Shabir, you don't want to talk about COVID-19 and the jibe you made. You're going to dance in front of the masjid. Is that what you do? Dance before you go into the masjid, Shabir? Shabir, would you like me to do a nasheed for you so you can dance properly? Well, you turned it into a nightclub. You turned the place into a nightclub and now you're dancing in front of the masjid. He's dancing in front of the masjid. Subhanallah, dance in front of the masjid, why don't you, Shabir? You still haven't given us a response, Shabir. Shabir, you still haven't given us a response. Why did you make the comments about COVID-19, Shabir? Why? How do you feel about it not, Brothers is on? How do you feel about Brothers is on? How do you feel good about it, yeah? He's giving the iqamat inside. I don't know who are you giving the iqamat to? Why are you giving the iqamat? Why are you blocking the door so well? Why are you blocking the door? This is a quick message for all the brothers who support our current outgoing beloved committee, should I say, yeah? Once we do get our masjid back, we know exactly who you guys are. Okay, we are free from you. We'll say that. You're the sort of individuals that we could buy. If I was a prime minister of this country, I could buy your vote, your allegiance with a Mars bar. That's the sort of individuals you guys are. So this is a message to all those brothers who choose to go inside and pledge their allegiance to the committee, this current outgoing committee, that we could buy your allegiance with a Mars bar. If I offered you £5, you'd be in my pocket. So all the brothers who go inside, we do know who you are. MashaAllah, once the masjid comes back into our hands, into the rightful hands of the real Wembley Muslim community, we will be free of you. We shall be free of you. I haven't put up videos. I'm going to put up a compilation of videos tonight. I'm going to put up a compilation of videos tonight, just what's happened over the last few nights. But guys, bear in mind that what this masjid has done. Bear in mind the atrocities, crimes, issues. Mashallah, beautiful lights. Mashallah, it's got beautiful lights. Love that. Mashallah, very, very nice lights. Very nice lights. Well done. Good man. Good man. He's got lovely lights on his bike. Be well seen. This is, mashallah, he's been given, obviously, going back to the committee. Remember, they had a vulnerable brother arrested the other night. They could have left that. He would have walked off with what? A piece of carpet. Was that all it was? A piece of carpet. You had Hifzul Aman's arrest. Just down to your mischievous statements to the police, your lies to the police that resulted in his arrest. It doesn't matter. He has a claim against the police now, against the IOPC. That he lodged with the IOPC. And obviously you had the brother, the brother removed. There's been other stuff that's been going on as well. Other stuff that's been going on. But the video will be put up in some form or another tonight. Assalamu alaikum.